Hello, everybody. I'm Misa Narrates. This is my digital space. I hope you'll enjoy. Now, I've been away for a little second, but that would have everything to do with this video right here. If you haven't watched it, watch it. If you're not subscribed. I mean, you're here. I think you like me by now, because I like you. Unless you're that weird troll from my social media, I don't like you. But anyway, we are here today, based off of the title you would know, to review AKA's newest, or one of his new music videos, Cross My Heart. It is a 5-minute music video, all right? So we are in for a little bit of a treat. Now, let's just do some in-house, let's establish whose house we're in. So this was produced by Studio Space Pictures. They are an They are an award-nominated media and film production house based in Johannesburg. The credits for this specific music video are a bit unclear. So from my notes, we had to get them from Instagram, and it's still a bit tense even in that regard. So the makeup we know was done by Nani Femi. We only have her Instagram handle. And then because there was no set director, we also could not determine who exactly the director was. However, Studio Space Pictures has an in-house director and director of photography. But we just don't know who this person is. It's unclear. It's unclear. And the Steadicam operator was Steady Eddie, according to behind the scenes footage sourced from AKA's Instagram page. This is a performance video, to my understanding. It is shot in 3 locations, all indoors. So let's just get into it. Let's see what happens. You're watching the review. You're watching the review.
You know how I go on the late nights, working like a slave to the daylight. Bitches coming at you through the grapevine. Waste mine coming at me with a steak knife. What's beef? Beef is when you... Nah, forget it. That's not the vibe. You remind me of my Jeep. I wanna ride. I've been thinking about you every 21 days. It's kinda ironic, 21 is your age. I needed somebody who could give me my space. Only God could judge me, put respect on my name. Singing my praises make me feel like a king. But you ain't afraid to put me back in my place when I get stuck in
You're watching the review.
I can't get you out my mind. Oh baby, I need that water. Every time we say goodbye, I wish that I held you longer. Inside, harder, better, faster, stronger. Absence make my heart go fonder. That's right. Baby, I need your body, so touch.
Okay, so some things. This is shot at the Sumo nightclub in Rosebank. It is the most noticeable nightclub ever. Like, there's no mistaking it. From the art on the wall to the light art, actually I can call it that, to the parking lot, to the kitchen that we have now seen. Yeah, this is definitely just a performance video. Like, we're not getting a storyline, and low-key, it's okay. Low key. Low key. It's okay. Um, yeah. So I think something to note just off the bat that it's gonna have to get a 10 out of 10 from like just this moment is the fact that when it comes to interior shots, I expect excellence. And Studio Space Pictures done gave us excellence. So the lighting is very moody. I'm enjoying it. The smoke machines are creating like a mood, a vibe. I think my only source of contention, actually no, I can't even call it a source of contention. So personally, if you've ever partied at Shogun, at if you've ever partied at Sumo, then you know that this is the type of joint that would play in Shogun. Perhaps on a Rhythm Tuesdays, I can't imagine this song playing when the club is going up, up, up. But like I see it, I see the vibe, I see the energy. Camera work so far is really smooth. But apparently this is just, again, like I said, standard for SSP. Um, According to my notes, the camera was a floater, meaning it's always doing some sort of movement. It's rarely ever still. And I appreciated that because there's nothing static. We're always moving towards the people, moving away from the people. I think to this point it's really important to note that he being AKA had a diverse group of women in this music video. I've always resented when rappers specifically take the okay, put in pretty girls approach that magically black women don't exist and black women who are not like racially ambiguous. So I appreciated that. I appreciate that they didn't look like someone just kind of hoid them in on the fly. They were supposed to be there. They looked like the girls that you would see in the club. And I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Let's continue. Let's get back into the video.
Give me good loving, give me your trust. You are my one and only, my supermodel. Where you go, I follow. Cross my heart and hope to die. We'll never be alone. You know, color boys love harder. You can have inches, you can have follies, Photoshop thickness. But if you
are watching the review.
You can handle my aura. Battery dead with your phone, let me call her. Sleeping in the bed, I just pulled up in Sephora. Different time zone on my head. Spent my whole December check to go and clear my head. Big bread. Jabu was using Google to tell the Uber what he was thinking in Zulu before the driver turned around and said, bro, I speak really good English. I'm busy looking out the window thinking how you been. Ever since we met, we've been speaking every morning, every evening. It's ironic we don't know how to communicate. We just gotta turn on the volume.
You are watching the
These
review.
are the promises you gotta seal with a ring. I can't get you out my mind. Oh baby, I need that water. Every time we say goodbye, I wish that I held you longer. Inside, harder, better, faster, strong. Options make my heart go fonder. That's right, baby, I need your body, so touch.
Okay, so some things. One, I've been to sumo many a times. I almost wish he had called the actual angels that are working at sumo. I almost wish he did that because I don't recognize these young women. But perhaps it's me. Perhaps I just don't be knowing. Perhaps it's me. Call me wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. If these are the girls that you guys usually see when you're at sumo, if you've ever been, let me know in the comment section below. But they don't look familiar to me. They're cute though. They're real cute. I just didn't like, I don't know, maybe it's because I missed the club. But sumo girls always had that thing, they were very, like they knew what they were doing. Like they knew you were watching them. They knew you were watching them shake some. They knew. And these girlies just, I don't know if camera is their thing. I didn't get that thing, man. I didn't get that thing. I didn't get that thing. And I think the thing that I'm really enjoying is the fact that the scene in the kitchen of the girls in the back taking pictures, people pouring shots for each other, that is literally sumo. When you go there, if you are invited into the kitchen, like this is the scene, this is what people be looking like in the back. This is where the actual party is. If we're keeping it a buck, this is where the real party is. So I'm enjoying this element. And I also love that he's a shameless plug. Like, Keenan will find a way to mention his vodka. Doesn't matter, doesn't matter, doesn't matter. He'll find a way. And I like that. I like that he's just, he's minding his multiple businesses. That's what he's doing. He's minding his businesses. And I think the other thing that I'm really enjoying is the fact that, or not enjoying, but I appreciate the reference rather. So again, like we saw in the Lunga Lomanzi video, if you didn't watch that one, again in this corner, but with these music videos, right? What you must always remember is that they have to give there's an element of contextualization that they need, right? So with Lunga Lamanzi, he woke up in a mask, and that's how we knew that the setting and the time period of that music video was, you know, the coronavirus pandemic. With this, I can't imagine what Groove is going to look like when we're finally allowed outside, but I like to think that they might make us wear masks. And so seeing all of these people in these like AKA masks is almost, I don't know, is almost a foreshadowing of what Groove could potentially look like. Maybe I'm reading too much into it. Perhaps it was just so that he made sure everybody on set was safe. But I like that. I like it a lot. Let's go.
Give me good love and give me your trust. You are my one and only. My supermodel. Where you go, I follow. Cross my heart and hope to die. We'll never be alone. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Do what you gotta do. Go make a lasting, yo. Everlasting love. Tattoo, tattoo, tattoo. Invest your sweat.
You are watching The Review.
You got the juice. We complement each other. I can't get you out my mind. Oh, baby, I leave that water. Every time we say goodbye, I wish that I held you long inside. Harder, better, faster, strong. Options make my heart go fun. That's right. Baby, I need your body. So touch. Give me good love and give me your trust. You are my one and only.
Guys, Keenan is a clown. I'm sorry. Like, he is just having the time of his life in this music video, and it's the sweetest, most jovial thing to watch. There's only a few more seconds left. I'll talk in a minute.
My supermodel. Where you go, I follow.
You are watching The Review.
Heart and hope to die. We'll never be alone.
All right. I see what he did, and I appreciate what he was doing. So some things. First of all, like I mentioned before, camera work, amazing. No questions asked, no ifs, ands, or buts. I think my favorite clips, or my favorite settings or my favorite shots rather, were his silhouette shots. I really enjoyed those for whatever reason, because you'd think that, all the other hoopla going on in the video would be the entertaining bit. No. For me, it was just also, like, I don't know, there's something about seeing a silhouette in general, even with photography, with paintings, etc. There's something about a silhouette, especially given how candid this song is. It's very, me and my love. Like, this is the kind of song that I expect to hear, or I imagine like two lovers kind of grooving together, arriving together, leaving together, the works. Like, that's what I imagine from this song. So again, it's really nice to see this approach being taken with it. And there's just something, like I said, magical about silhouettes. Of all of the scenes, I think my favorite was that silhouette section, because like the kitchen one, it was nice. It was nice. There were moments where I just felt we were a little bit too close, but that's a preference thing. So again, like some of the times when AKA was dancing, I almost wish the camera got a little, like, stepped back a bit more, just so that we could see the movements. Because I think the other thing about South Africa is that we've got the coolest dances and nobody knows that, it's us. So there's that. I appreciated the fact that they specifically used Shogun, like I mentioned, because that's the side where this type of song I imagine would play and, be thoroughly enjoyed. Like on a Young Rhythm Tuesdays, this thing made me miss groove so much. Wow. The styling of this music video was lovely. Was the styling of the girls as memorable? Not so much. But then again, most club looks aren't so wow, And they were supporting actors. Not even. They were more like, I feel like his friends in that one scene when they were dancing down the corridor, those were supporting actors. The girls felt more like, what's the word? It's escaping me. What's the word? The girls sometimes felt like extras. Sometimes. But no, it was a really great video. From the styling, like I said, the makeup was good, the styling was good, the camera work was really good. The lighting was really good, and it was moody, because it matched what type of lighting we'd see at the club, you know. So my notes here note that the color grade was reserved, a bit flat, and could have been accentuated with the different light setups. Do I think this is accurate? Yes, I do. But at the same time, I'm almost just like, they still did really well. In my opinion, it's such a low-hanging, unsatisfactory point, in the sense that, like, they actually could have done a bit more grading, which is completely accurate, but maybe it's because I missed the club too much that I'm just overlooking that. I think that's the problem. I'm just missing sumo too much. And then my notes also say that the narrative was low-hanging fruit. I agree. It didn't have to be a performance video. It really didn't have to be. Oh, good Lord have mercy. I'm losing a lash again on this here good camera of mine. It didn't have to be a performance video in this way, especially because when you listen to the lyrics, this is such an I love you song to someone. But perhaps I've got to I've got to wonder. He did a very open introduce you to my work relationship in the past, and that didn't work out. So perhaps him choosing to keep, this relationship a little bit more private and not really kind of dig deep into perhaps using his muse in the video is on purpose. But it could have been, it would have been a really cool, like, conceptual music video given the lyrics. But we move on. We move, right? We move. We have to move on from that. That's all. It's okay. It's okay. We gotta let that go. Out of 10 for me, out of 10, I want to say this is an excellent, slam dunk, no questions asked 9. This is a 9 out of 10 for me. It really is. Because I think the fact that, like, the small issues that I saw with it, I can't give it that 10 out of 10 with my chest. But this is a 9 out of 10 for sure. This is a 9 out of 10 for sure. It's a really good video. I miss the club so much. Wow. Okay, guys, wear your masks, okay? And I will see you in the next episode of the review. I'm Misa Narrates. This is my digital space. I hope you have enjoyed. And if you have, you should subscribe. I mean, like, I'm putting the button over here. And you should watch something else, because I think you'll like it. Okay? Okay.